When Predator Badlands opened at the box office last week, you saw nearly universally every single member of the media tell you the same exact thing. Oh my gosh, it was such a huge opening, a massive opening for Predator, a stunning success story for Predator Badlands, the Disney-fied version of the Predator, the feminized version of the Predator. And although in a vacuum, I talked about Predator Badlands, and I thought in a vacuum, it's an okay movie. I don't think it belongs in the Predator franchise. This PG-rated, feminized version with all these little goofy jokes and shit like that, I don't think it belongs, and I don't know what you do with the franchise from here. But if you listen to the media, you were told it's a huge success, guys. Just listen and believe. The same thing we've seen for all these Marvel movies that have come out, had disappointing opening weekends that weren't going to match up to what they spent on the fucking movie, and it was lied about, and then a couple weeks down the road, you had articles saying, what happened to the MCU box office? How did this movie fail? It's exactly the story that we're going to have for Predator Badlands, because the headlines were all celebrating it opening weekend. Then the second weekend came in. And although people in the very same media that told you it was a massive, brave, stunning success, they said it's probably going to have a great hold at the box office. So many people love this version of the Predator. People love the feminized version of the Predator. It turns out it didn't work out very well for them. Predator Badlands drops nearly 70% in its second weekend at the box office. 68% drop. And this is not a huge opening weekend, like a $200 million opening. So you would expect it to have maybe a bigger drop because there was so much hype for it. It was a relatively moderate opening weekend, $40 million. And now it drops 68%. And the thing that nobody in the media wanted to talk about when they were telling you it was so big, when they were telling you it was amazing, despite ignoring any comparisons with inflation involved, despite ignoring the fact that this movie sold significantly fewer tickets than probably any of the other Predator movies that have come out, when you look at how much tickets cost now, they just wanted to tell you $40 million opening, $80 million global. Isn't that incredible? The reality is, Alien vs. Predator from 2004, 21 years ago, had effectively the same exact opening weekend, $38.2 million, compared to Predator Badlands, $40 million. Very fucking similar. Now, if you factor in inflation, Alien vs. Predator blows it out of the fucking water, and it's not even close. But this is what they wanted to tell you, that it was just the highest. It was going to be a huge success. And what happened for Alien vs. Predator, by the way? Second weekend was a 68% drop. Predator Badlands, 68% drop. So if we take this out, and this is why it's important. This is why. And look, the media knows exactly what they're doing. They're talking to low information, retarded people. That's what they do. And those same people will gulp it up. They'll write on X, I heard it's the best ever. That's what the media told me. And they don't look at how much box office cut the theaters actually get. They don't understand the difference between production budget and what the add-on marketing would be for that movie. They don't understand anything. They just read the headline and listen to what they're fucking told by what they're gaslit to believe. The reality is, this movie is now on pace to perform almost exactly the same as Alien vs. Predator did 21 years ago. Now, if Predator Badlands had, say, a $50 million budget, then you might be saying, okay, you know what? Not a huge smash hit or anything, but if it makes $180 million at the box office, little tiny profit, little solid return for them. That's not the case. Predator Badlands costs around $110 million production budget, and we haven't heard anything about the marketing budget, but you could assume probably around 40 to 50 million. Like, this is a movie that needs to hit $300 million at the box office to be profitable. That's what Predator Badlands is. And right now, it is tracking to effectively end right around where Alien vs. Predator ended. Very similar opening weekend, almost exactly the same second weekend. Why doesn't the media want to fucking tell you that? Well, like, where was it? Why didn't you tell everybody that, oh, by the way, if this movie does the same as Alien vs. Predator, it's going to lose Disney a fuck ton of money? I wonder why. And now 3 weeks from now, when this ends at around $170, $180 million, and people are not even going to talk about inflation or ticket prices or anything like that. They're not going to talk about tickets sold. And there's going to be articles that are written that said, what happened to Predator Badlands at the box office? Is this really the right future for Disney's Predator brand? Like, those are the articles that are going to come out a couple weeks from now. I'm telling you right now, bookmark it, fucking save it, because that's what we've seen each and every time when it comes to so many franchises, specifically ones that are owned by Disney. We see this all the fucking time in the media. And again, I will once again say, I didn't hate Predator Badlands. I thought it was an okay movie. I thought it was a mid movie. And if it wasn't in the Predator universe, it'd be like, okay, I guess that's fine. Whatever. Decent little movie. Okay, I'll move on to the next thing. But it's not. It's a fucking Predator movie. And this changes the franchise and where the franchise goes from here by making the Predator into some sympathetic fucking hero. By feminizing the Predator. Because although he's a man and he wants to prove himself as a man and all that shit, when you look at the movie, it is a feminization of this franchise. It is an effort to get more women to love it. How many times do we have to see that with male-dominated franchises, specifically owned by Disney, for us to realize that that's a mistake to do something like that? And now here we are from Predator Badlands, which had a terrible second weekend and is now exactly on pace to finish just like Alien vs. Predator. But the difference is Alien vs. Predator had like a $60 million budget. This thing, it's got a big budget. And right now, unless something drastically changes, it will likely lose a shit ton of money for Disney.